the way all good stories continue. This is session... Oh, crap, I didn't even change that. It's definitely session 4, damn it. Session 4 of the Electric Dice podcast, specifically Warhammer Fantasy. The enemy... Do it again, Mike. Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah, the enemy within. Episode titled A Tour of a Semaphore?
What? That's a title?
Yeah.
That's the name? What is that?
Well, you'll learn. Let me change.
Oh,
I forgot
man.
I was on this screen.
I love learning.
Yeah, you love learning. Okay, cool. So, we definitely handled off-screen Mr. E-Golf. Not being fat anymore, I guess.
Yay!
Corpulent.
Oh,
Corpulent, yeah. Because you wanted, damn it. You wanted the other effect, and I don't remember what that effect was off the top of my head.
It was
It's like
mistrustful and dumb.
Mistrustful and dumb?
No, it gave me strength.
Yes, it did. I do believe it gave you strength, yeah. Mark of the Beast. Hold on, let me pull it up. And then has anyone been able to verify you can hear us?
Yeah, we could... I
We
accidentally
exist.
forgot... Yeah, I forgot to unmute it. Or mute it.
Alright.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
I don't think so, no.
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear us. I don't know, it must be...
alright. If it's just me, that's fine.
Yeah, it must be just you. Wonder why.
Weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Let us pull back up the... Trying to use the book on here is like a fucking joke, too. But let me see what I can do. I should have had it pulled up ahead of time, and I forgot.
So, I know this is like not exactly the time, but we have to have gotten some experience. And I know I have a bunch of experience I was sitting on from...
I killed like 2 or 3 beast dudes.
I stabbed him a bunch.
Yes. There is a conversation that needs to happen about experience.
My character's not even done.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Still.
We're super good at this. Where is the book? What the heck? Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up right now. Yeah, so, basically at this point, everyone should have, like, enough going on to at least, make one advancement, which is to say, 5 points in a skill. Yeah, five points of skill. So when you go into your character sheet, you can you take an advance. It's about halfway down for your characteristic. Does it actually turn into that for the skill? Hold on, let's see. It's only that can't be right. It says it's only 1 for an advancement in skills. Let me double check. The other thing we got to do today is just get back on the boat because we're sailing still.
That's good.
That's true.
And we drag Nick along with us.
Yes, he's definitely there.
He is present.
Killed our son.
What's that?
He killed our son.
He killed a demon. I remember that
He
part.
killed our demon baby friend.
Yeah, that's
It's so
upsetting.
precious.
And then
So-
Mike drank it.
Yeah,
That.
suckled on the tail.
Stop
That's
that.
not good.
Oh, it was so bad.
Everyone had fun.
You had fun. Alright, so it says advancing is on page 47. Let's see how we do there. And if that is actually helpful. So the other thing you definitely want to do is pull up the character sheet, the career sheet, like in the book.
We could also do this, like, off stream, unless if you think it's really going to affect the game today.
It depends. Yeah, that's supple tail. It depends a little on how much you get. If it's really only 1 in a skill, yeah, you only get 1. Okay, but its advances cost 25 each. Okay, so everyone's got 100 for adventuring, and Mike, I think I gave you. I don't remember if it was an extra 25 or an extra 50.
It was an extra 50.
It was an extra 50. Okay, so you're at 150, and you gave it to what, Amanda, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Mike and Amanda are at 150, and then Riley and Nick are at 100.
And I got some amount of experience for keeping my.
I'm roping that all in to give everyone 100 to start for playing the session, and then you're going to get some at the end of tonight too.
I guess I'll just put it in notes.
Yeah, so you should get so 25 will get you 1 point in a skill that you have. Like if you just wanted to up, drive or endurance or right, like even like your combat or something.
So you just add that to the modifier?
You would take an advancement for how many you want to do with it.
Is this... I have to... How do I do the XP?
You have 150.
Okay.
To up the skills, it's 25 per. I think it's more for a characteristic.
So skills are 25 per and more for characteristic.
Maybe it's not. Oh no, there's a weird math thing for this. Fuck. God damn it, why'd they have to make it so complicated? Yeah, we're just gonna cheat it for tonight just so people can spend a couple points. Just I'll write down what everyone had and then we can like double back and make sure the math's correct because it looks like the skills are actually slightly cheaper.
Okay.
At first, and then they get more expensive the more you do them. But yeah, for the sake of doing it on stream, just to give you guys like a little boost for tonight, especially playing with less people.
All right.
Yeah. So what do people want to put it in? Mike, I've got yours up. Did you already place XP?
No, I didn't. So I have like how many can I point?
Right now we're gonna say 4, so 6 with 150.
Wow.
Ooh.
In any basic skill?
Yeah, more or less. Like I think it technically is based off your career, but again, we're gonna do this now and then kind of like hash it out a little afterwards. Like we're not playing by the book by any means.
Gotcha. So I can just straight up it 1 point
per 25. Yeah, and then I'll do the math afterwards because it's definitely a little cheaper. It might get you like 1 or 2 more points.
Sure,
do it
that's
right.
Cool.
But yeah, just for the sake of getting you a couple skill points tonight out there.
The fuck do I even want to put it in?
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want to put mine into.
Yeah, I said then Riley, you've got 4 to mess with tonight.
More.
Yeah, and you can put them in characteristics or in skills.
And then I just enter the number in the advanced thing next to the mod.
Yep. You just however many. So if you want to boost sleight of hand by whatever 2, 3, yeah. You just put that in there.
Whoops.
Yeah, put 2 in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
It's 2 rows over from that.
I think I just want to put it in hit people.
That's fine. And run. We want corruption too, because I'm going to pull up whatever Mike's nonsense was.
I just put all 6 into intimidate.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
You're going to be scary.
I stabbed so many things.
Yeah, so instead of corpulent, you got beast within. So it was plus 10 willpower, minus 5 fellowship, minus 5 intelligence.
Told you it was intelligence.
Tell you, intelligence.
You won't be able to say that when you get the mark of the beast. Or beast within.
It was willpower plus 10?
Yeah, willpower goes up by 10, and then fellowship and intelligence go down 5.
All right, I'm good with my points.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, like I said, we'll go back around because there's probably you get a little bit more than what I'm realizing here, but
Okie dokie.
yeah.
All right.
It's something to make sure you got a little boost tonight. A little boost.
I'm gonna put 3 into gossip because I'm really excited about what happened.
Hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out where else to put this.
That's fine. Hmm. Yes, that's fine. Oops, well, that was dumb. Okay, cool. What did you guys end up walking away with from the ruined ship too, or running
A
away
bunch
with?
of teeth.
A bunch of shitty axes, one really good axe.
Yeah, right. One, 2 chunks of warpstone too, like a real little one, and then a bigger one that was worth a couple gold. I remember that.
Who's holding on to this shit?
I mean, raw warpstone is dangerous,
Oh yeah, who ended up holding on to that?
known to cause corruption.
I didn't write it down, so I don't think I did.
I think it was Mike.
What?
I mean,
You like shinies.
You like the shinies, you reached into the egg and grabbed it.
it does definitely.
Alright.
It does definitely glow green.
Alright.
I went 3 gamble, 3 intuition.
2 warp stones. I also get the sweet ass axe then. I'm just saying.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Sweet.
I'm not
axe.
a weapons kind of guy.
Alright. I made notes.
Well done. Proud of you.
Yay.
Yeah, I just have 3 beastman horns, a nice fur coat, and some teeth that I'm going to turn into dice.
Gross.
That you are sharing with me.
Yes, you can have some teeth.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. You didn't bring a demon baby back on board to the ship. So the twins and or cousins are happy to welcome you back onto the boat and continue on the journey if you are ready to do so.
Yeah, what do you guys think of my new coat?
Like, it is very ugly. And the other one's like,
Oh,
it's also not cured. There's dripping blood all over the place.
you don't know fashion when you see it.
It's the aesthetic.
Yeah, they're looking back for you. He's like, he knows he's wearing Beastman, yeah? The other guy's like,
Well, back on the boat. I'm ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, rock and roll.
What's
okay.
Nick doing in all this?
Hey, do we heal?
Oh yeah.
You heal slowly. Hold on, let's see exactly how slow. Nick he's Rorgal, right? Rorgal, yeah, he is just like, he's like hand in his head, just like, these fucking idiots are gonna get me killed. How am I gonna make any money on this deal? And he's just like tabulating expenses right now and trying to figure out who he can sell this warpstone to make a little bit back on this job. Injury.
I'm still upset.
I don't think I took any damage.
181. Yeah, you were like
I'm fine.
Yeah, you were doing fine in that combat. I don't know how. Yeah, hold on. So let's see. Let's see what we got for healing. Losing corruption points. Dark Whispers. That's fun. Physical corruption table. I swear I was just in these. Come on. Hold on, sorry. Apparently I scrolled down when I was supposed to scroll up. Because I think you get... Alright, so everyone's considered wounded except, I think, Amanda's character, right? Because everyone else has at least taken 1.
I got whooped on a little bit.
Yeah.
Nick is fine too.
Okay. Okay, does anyone have the heal skill?
That is a question.
Oh, I didn't write down my wound though. Or done the corruption.
As I say, you didn't.
It'd be under advanced skills, right?
Probably.
I do not.
I do not either.
Yeah. Okay. Dieter and Richter do not have it either. Okay, but I also I think the only person that like might have been getting a critical wound was Mike's character Booger, and he avoided it by burning a fate point.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's just considered wounded, not like critically wounded. Which means when you have a good night's sleep, everyone's going to be able to make an average endurance test, which is to say just kind of like shaking off the cuts and the bruises and the scrapes that you kind of get just living your life. And if successful, you'll heal wounds equal to your toughness bonus. And, if you succeed, you might get a few extra. So, like, probably like 2 to 3 for everybody. So let's go ahead and roll those now, because nothing else happens, like, through the next day of the boat ride here, down the River Reich.
We're rolling.
Yay!
I don't need to roll, right?
No, so it's just Mike and Riley. Okay, so, Mike, I think you get 5.
Wow.
Which is pretty crazy. So you're like used to, yeah, you get 5 back. You're like used to this.
No modifier.
It
right?
is.
Plus 20.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how much I took because I only wrote down the corruption.
Alright, well, we're just going to say you're healed up then. 5's pretty good, and you only have like 10 wounds anyway. Oh,
Yay.
Finn. So, Finn, you got whooped on pretty good. You're not used to this rough and tough living.
No, I'm used to that glamorous lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mike, I feel like you were probably into like 7, 8 territory, but I mean 5 would put you up pretty close anyway. So we're just gonna say
My tentacle is healed.
Ugh.
I feel like it's that thick layer of grease that just forms a bandage across your
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
is-
Right, when you hit him, it just sort of sloughs off, and
elastic skin.
nothing
just
bad actually happens.
sheds the layer.
Oh, this is disgusting. Okay. That being said, there's not a whole lot else going on. You remember you were only going like 3 days north of this place, so you didn't have super far to go. And where the hell was my little image? I meant to... Oh, I don't think I uploaded it. Jeez. If you saw the Twitter post at all, which is totally what you spent your time doing, right? Basically, the ruined building that you're at is it's similar, but like obviously distinct from a lighthouse. It's a cylindrical tower, right? It's probably, or at least it was, probably about 40 feet, diameter. It went up probably about 3 stories or so, close to like 50 feet, right around there, being pretty narrow. And this is obviously when it was like in fully working function. Now it's kind of demolished, and the tallest part of it is standing about 20 feet, and a lot of it burned away. So there's probably like a half spiral staircase that like goes to nothing. And there's just like a lot of rubble all around it from either where it was hit by like siege craft, or it was like battered in and then like someone blew it up. And yeah, you're not 100% sure. I don't even think that the money papers said exactly what had happened here or why.
No, it didn't. It just told us to come get a thing.
Yeah, it just said like you had the legal right to salvage here. So yeah, Dieter and Richter von Linden are both, able to kind of pull over into the slack water here, and run the gangplank out. And they're like, "We said 3 days, yeah? 3 days we come back around. We're coming back from Bogenhaven."
3 days sounds good to me.
If you want to leave us any gold, we pick up sausage while we're there.
I believe
I only
Rorgel-
give pennies.
I believe
Rorgel's got
was
gold.
saying, yeah, he was gonna pay for this excursion.
He
coming
wanted us
with
to
us
let you
now.
know.
He needs to make some trades in town.
Is Rorgel gonna grab the sausage?
Yeah, he'll buy you sausage. You buy anything you want. I don't care. I'm not him. I don't have to pay.
How much does Warpstone corrupt? How bad is it?
Slowly and steadily, and you've got a big chunk.
Yeah, so I think before I leave, I hide it away somewhere on the boat.
Jeez, sorry. Okay.
Just, you know,
Yeah, this is
just to
a
keep it safe.
yeah. This is a like plus 20. Well, a sleight of hand check. What do you got?
I'm also gonna hide it.
Stealth, perception.
I also want to hide it somewhere close to where our friends sleep here.
Oh, jeez.
We're
you're
Just
gonna,
because, like,
Sleep.
What?
you're gonna
It's safe.
You're gonna sneak into the back room and.
yeah.
Alright.
Well, because it's safe back there. I know, like, if I hide it anywhere on the boat, like, something might get it. But if I go hide it,
Hide it
go
where you
hide it with my
sleep.
friends, yeah.
Alright.
You slimy little snake.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll stealth. Get a plus 10.
We're not gonna be there.
Oh, I totally should have put points in this.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
That
So
was good.
Yeah. So when did you do this? When they were like arguing about buying sausages or something?
Yeah, like right before we leave, I'm just like, I like sneak in and I'm like, I should hide this somewhere. And the tentacle like slithers out and like points under his bed, and I'm like, that's a good place.
You're like, okay, buddy.
It'll be nice and safe, and nothing bad will happen because of this.
All right. Higher,
As
higher, low.
Nick naps for 3 days.
This isn't. It's not hiding it under Nick. It's hiding it under the
Dieter
the
and Richter.
boatman's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Low.
Low. Ah, okay.
Yes.
So they were hiding something down there too. I just got to figure what the hell it was.
Oh baby.
And you're like, oh, what's this little thing?
Oh god,
The
it's like an
tentacle just
Indiana
points
Jones
at
scene.
You take their item and replace it with the
Exactly.
warp
Like a
stone.
tooth fairy.
Oops. Sorry. Go pull up a chart really quick just to see something that. Yeah, Nick's in a well. Nick and I are going to do a solo session where he's just trying to make some money.
That's good.
And his boat friends are getting corrupted.
Yeah, every day they come out looking more tired and like they start glowing weird colors and shit.
They start growing twins.
Nick's gonna come back in the boat just by himself, covered in blood, looking really traumatized.
It's like, what happened here?
So many tentacles.
Doesn't have just like a handy little chart of like useless tchotchkes.
It's probably like 30 gold.
Yeah, right.
It's probably 1 gold crown. Come on.
At least.
I've never had a gold crown.
Yeah, well, you know, that might
And
continue.
you never will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Those aren't horrible rolls.
Depending on what they're for.
Okay. There is
A
like
D22.
yeah, there is a it might have needed to be a 26. I don't remember the breakdown. There was a chance it was worth a gold crown if I rolled max. So there is an impure freshwater pearl.
Ooh.
That's in like a little leather pouch because you take the pouch obviously.
Yeah.
And then alongside it is a vial of like a clear liquid that you think is water just by the way you're like swishing it around and everything. But it seems to have like silver filings in it. And it's got like a fancy wax seal.
Money water.
It's got a little shiny
Just
bits in
everything's
it.
money.
I got money water. Alright. Yeah, no, I totally pocket that and replace it with my stones.
Yeah.
And I think I'm like an even trade.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, technically they're ahead, but, you know, it's also
No, I
dangerous
mean-
to...
Yeah, I'm coming back for it.
Sure.
Don't you worry.
Just for borrowsies.
Alright, cool. Alright, and then, yeah, you kind of slide off the boat and down the gangplank, and they look at each other like, shit, we left him on the boat! Alone! And they're like, no, it's fine, there's nothing on there. We're smuggling them! Alright, cool. Yeah, so I'm not planning on putting up a map of just like the ruined little pile. So you gotta tell me like what you're doing, what's going on, what's it look like.
Is this like our end destination? It's just this little ruined pile?
Mm-hmm.
So, we were told that we have to dig underneath. So, like, looking for a door on the side to dig out. That's what Booger volunteered to do.
That's
And
true.
Second entrance to the south.
He's got his
down.
hands.
That's what I wrote.
You said what?
I mean, second entrance to the south and dig down.
When did you learn to write?
I didn't write. I just have a really good memory. You look at like my scribble, and it's just a couple of words. Like
it's a smiley face with like a squiggle line.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a weird little tower that looks like it's smoking, and then it was like turned into a dick, but then it was like scratched back out. That's good.
That's good. Alright, so where are we going?
Second entrance to the south. Do I see
what do you
such
see?
thing? Do I see such thing?
Yeah, totally.
God damn it!
All right, we go over there.
Yeah, so I mean, you're poking around the ruins, you're poking around the rubble.
I want to walk around the whole thing a bit. Do I see anything?
1 is morning, 2 is kind of evening. Okay, so you get there pretty early. I think as you're looking around, the first thing that you notice, now that you're off the boat, you're kind of looking at it, because before people, like, not many people would, like, stop here and kind of hang out, right? Like, well, there's a little bit of slack water you can pull up against. It's not like it doesn't exude safety or anything, right? Most people would, like, sail up to an actual wide water, where there's, like, going to be multiple boats, like, hanging out in the night to sleep. And then, like, you know, they'll kind of, everyone will meet up on one and then, like, you know, play cards or drink or something, right? Like, this would, pulling off to the side and just sleeping, like, on shore is, like, kind of dangerous, especially when you see, like, a ruined building over here, because that kind of insinuates that, like, shit went down wrong here. So when you're, like, kind of poking around the ruins, it's like 15, 20 minutes, and the one thing that strikes you is, you can smell food. Like someone's cooking something, and it seems to be kind of like not exactly carrying on the wind, but it's definitely permeating the area. And the second is somewhere from within the ruins, there is like not like an active fire that's like billowing and churning and like belching forth all this smoke, but there's like that is all the smell of like smoke is on the air, like someone is cooking something here. But when you like get up to semaphore, I should probably have learned how to say that word, but the tower, you don't like obviously you look inside and you don't see anything, right? It's just a ruined, burned up pile of rubble.
That smells like food.
Yeah, but like someone's cooking somewhere nearby.
I mean, I'm down for food.
It's been a journey. We haven't eaten since the inn.
I mean, you would have had like a little something.
Peter, we haven't eaten for like 3 days.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of beast, man.
Ugh.
You don't want to eat that?
How about you, Booger? You want some food? You want some food? Yeah. All right. Let's go get some food first.
Just put a leash on him and let him sniff around the place.
Can we tell if it's coming from inside the building or just around us?
You can roll and try and figure it out. What do you got? You got like perception, investigate.
I have
sniff. Yeah, sniff is a skill.
I have
Booger's got sniff as a skill.
I'm
0 perception. I have intuition. Yeah, I have perception, but I have no points in it.
Okay, I mean you can still roll. It just ain't very good.
How about me? Can I roll?
Modifier? 0?
Straight. Yeah. Yeah, you're not exactly getting a lead on it here. Like you both of you agree, like you can smell food on the air somewhere. Like it's happening. It's around. you're almost inclined, like, maybe somebody just, like, made a fire in the rocks or something, like, a while ago, right? And, like, left just, like, a little bit of grizzle, because it's not like it's strong. But, like, yeah, there's some smelly foodstuffs around somewhere nearby.
Is Booger gonna roll perception? Booger want food?
Sure. Yeah, my perception's horrible, so I wasn't even gonna try. But
Hey,
hey,
you're in the same boat.
Shoves nose into dirt,
Alright.
inhales deeply.
So, do we want to look around to see if there's someone making food that we can bum off of? Or do we want to start our job?
I don't know. I don't really feel like walking around. It was a tough journey. I just want to get this done. We got 3 days.
I'd rather just get this over with.
Yeah.
Looks like Mike might have disconnected.
I'm still here.
Oh, your video went out.
Did it really?
He's pulling a booger.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? It's still on my screen.
It's out on...
Yeah, I see.
Click the refresh. Alright. Well, Booger said he's going to do all the digging for us.
That's true.
Yeah.
He
Is
does
that
love
right?
digging.
You like digging.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Alright.
dig the best
Right,
dog that's ever been something.
Finn, where are we supposed to go?
Second entrance to the south, and then just dig straight down.
Alright. Where is that?
Yeah, I think whatever you point my character at, he's just gonna go
point in a
ham.
direction. Tell us where that is.
I'm pointing towards the second
Wherever it is.
entrance to the south.
You just sort of...
It's just...
It's that way.
That way.
Yeah, I mean,
Do I
so
have to roll
there's
perception
a
or something?
yeah, there's like a concentration of like ruins, and then like what's left is the tower, and you're like, well, the tower's closest to the water.
So
Probably-
that's probably where it is.
That's probably the first entrance somewhere over here. So you can
Okay.
wander around somewhere into the ruins to go make the second one. And then who said they wanted to make perception check?
I mean, I can again if I'm looking.
I mean, we
through
all
the
did,
building.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do it
I
again
will
because
as
you're
well.
doing something different. This is nothing
Right.
to
Okay.
do with the food
This is-
smell.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
Boo.
So, Finn, you're still like hurting a little bit. I don't actually know if we know numerically how bad you're injured.
I think I put it on the character sheet.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
But how do you like how is it that you discover like basically a fake door that has been buried under like loose rubble just to appear as though it is hidden?
I feel like I was kind of just walking through the building, looking around, maybe kicking a few rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just kind of like lean up against something and just fall into it.
Oh, sure, right. Like you like sit down on top of like the fake stone or something, and you're just like kicking your
Yeah.
feet, and then like you see the way it's been like moved over, and then the whole thing just buckles in a little.
Yeah, I'm just like, I see my superior skill has found this this entrance.
Yeah,
you know?
I was gonna say. Here's the real question: do you tell Booger, who is obviously just digging around in the hole?
I mean, I think Booger
he's
would
doing
wait
all of our digging.
until
That
you
is
told
true.
him to dig somewhere. So if
Okay,
you hadn't,
you've been waiting.
Yeah. Well, Master Navigator Finn has found an entrance.
Look at that.
Okay.
Alright, well, I open the door, or hatch, or whatever.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit to clear it off. It's not like it's not buried under feet and feet of rubble, but there's definitely like enough stuff that's been moved into the way to keep it, from being super obvious.
Mm-hmm.
The pathway goes down about 10 feet or so, kind of like through a rough, like hewn stone staircase, and then dead ends at this massive like stone that looks like it's been rolled into this kind of like hallway. It would not have fit like pushed down in here. Like someone has blocked this way purposefully.
Okay.
And then the other thing I'll say is you can smell the food smell stronger now.
Oh. Someone's down here without money papers.
Well, that's not good. Do we want to go first?
Well, how are we gonna move this stone?
Well, that's not scary looking.
Yeah, this is your door that you moved through.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Everything is happy and normal.
Don't mind the blood. We haven't seen that.
Yeah, you haven't
We're
seen the
not
blood
there.
yet.
Alright, so there's a bunch of stone in the way. Does it look like we can squeeze through or see anything?
Says something. I don't know what that says. I mean, the halflings might have a chance of squeezing by. Like, there's 2 big boulders that have been pushed from the other side in to like keep people out clearly. But you're also like, yeah, you're sneaky. Like you're by design.
I have insane stealth. I would like to see if I can sneak through any openings.
Okay.
Totally scout on ahead. See what you find.
Let's see. What we
Yeah,
got.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think they say agility, climb, outdoor survival, a little bit. That's probably.
I have
it's probably
climb.
Yeah, that's probably what we're talking. And I'll give you a plus 10 right now. You're small. You're better equipped for this than average, and they have no reason to believe you're here yet. It's not like it was a massive amount of noise created by opening that door. Yeah, I think this is less like you get pinched and die or fall off the side of the cliff, and more it's just like the first stone you slip through pretty well. And the second one is even larger that's been pushed into the way, and there's no way of, right, like you slip around it and you kind of push your way through the other side.
But the other way is kind of blocked.
Right, yeah, it's like an even bigger stone behind it that's like, we're talking that big. Like barely, I mean, that's plenty for a rat, but, not enough for a...
Alright, so it doesn't look like we can get through this way. Hey... Do we want to take the chance and see if anyone in there is good?
What do you mean?
Like we can yell through the hole?
I don't feel like somebody without money papers barricading. Should be in here barricading a basement.
Can you see any other entrances when you look through the hole?
Yeah, I would like to look through this.
Yeah. So when you look through, I don't know that this game has anything as high fantasy as dark vision. Hold on. There's definitely like a little bit of light coming through from the other side. It's like campfire light. There's a fire here. Not that you can. Probably can't even see that on stream, actually. Yeah, oh, you can, just a little bit. Right, so it's like casting like a little bit of a low glow. And now that you're like spending a moment looking at it, you're kind of looking through behind, one of the stones, looking in through there. You can see like the dead form of someone in like a guard's uniform or something. Just like...
We don't want to go in there.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's dead guys. We don't want to go in here.
Dead guys? That sounds like free stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're not gonna hurt us if they're dead.
It seems like there's like a flickering light in there still. Like someone might still be in there though. Like there's, it's like firelight.
Oh, hell
We
yeah.
killed like 10 beastmen. What can be worse than that?
Yeah, that's true. I single-handedly killed like 10 beastmen.
I mean, I know I was there. I stabbed a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, look at that fire.
That's really good.
It's a good
Jeez.
fire.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going in there first. We obviously can't get in this way. There's a hole here. Like, we'd have to find another way in anyways.
So we can't move these rocks?
Not quietly. I will not tell you whether you can or you can't.
I don't think we can get in this way.
I say we just move the rocks, whatever comes out.
Judging by the placement of the room, does it look like we could somehow dig down
under
if we
the
went
rocks?
back up?
So this hallway here is like actually solid stone. You're about 10 feet underground right now.
Okay.
You'd probably have better luck going outside and then trying to dig, right, walking this 40 feet into the rubble and then digging down again.
When we looked around the building outside, did we see any low windows, or was it just all stone?
Everything was rubble except for the tower. And the tower, like it was gutted on the inside. There was just a single spiral staircase.
Okay, and we're not in the tower.
No.
Yeah.
That would be much further. That would be this way, somewhere down there.
Okay.
Okay, look, if we can't get over there, whatever's over there can't get to us.
Wow.
So why don't I make a ton of noise and we'll just see what comes over? Then we'll know what we're dealing with.
Do we have to make a ton of noise? Can we do something like a little more subtle?
Well, I want to see what it is.
I don't know. Throw like a rock through the hole.
We have teeth
Good
that we
Lord.
could throw through the hole.
Got a bunch of beastmen teeth.
Okay,
Keep in mind.
I might have some extra teeth. How many teeth did you give me?
You got.
I don't know.
You got
How
plenty
many
of
teeth do 3 beastmen have?
All right, I want to throw no more than half of my teeth
Yeah. Okay. So you throw a clattering of teeth.
through the hole.
Yeah. You just. Yep. Throw them bones. Hold on. Let's get that D&D ASMR going here. Yeah,
That's
there
good.
you go. All right, cool. So you throw like a clamoring of teeth. Yeah. So you scatter them down, and you wait. You wait a little bit. I'm imagining. You're not adding anything else into this mixture, right? You're just waiting to see if there's a reaction.
We threw it, and I'm intently listening.
Yeah. It's like a minute later, and you hear like footsteps of someone kind of like sauntering into the room. Not rushing, but like obviously not being quiet, just kind of like the low drags of someone who's like kind of not really caring about what they're doing. Just he's like, "You said one of these fucks had a knife, didn't ya? Where are they keeping his knives?" And then he bends down, and you're like, "Are you still looking through the hole?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we just get like the shot of like you looking down, right? Kind of like over your shoulder, and he bends down, although he doesn't make eye contact or anything. Like he bends down and he grabs one of the like guards and he picks him up, just by like the tufts of his suit or jacket or something. He's like, you're not so tough anymore, are you? Fuck. And he smacks him.
Alright, so I'm whispering to Riley, or Finn and Booger what's going on.
Mm-hmm. He's beating up a dead guy.
Yelling about a knife.
Yeah, I mean, they can definitely hear him yelling about the knife.
Yeah, okay.
Yelling to who?
It just...
And he's like patting him down
I
and
can't
stuff.
see.
He's like, you got nothing. And he tosses him down and he like starts walking over to the next one. And he's just like muttering to himself.
I think he's just talking to himself.
Seems to be looking for something, obviously. But he's like kind of checking all of them. And this like goes on. He like fights with this guy, like rolls him over, pats him down, and then he kind of like steps out of view. And you can't see him anymore. But you can still hear him over there.
And couldn't see him too well. Just knew he was there.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, the most you ever saw was like forearms, knees, maybe a bit of a gut as he like bent down and grabbed him when he was like kind of close to you here. The other times it was just feet as you were kind of like trying to keep him in view. But eventually, like, he maxed out your, clearance. But he's obviously still like over there because you can hear him like moving the body around or something. Does anyone want to do anything in particular?
I think I whisper like, they're just people.
I mean,
we can handle.
I mean,
people.
these
emotions and thoughts
He's-
and feelings.
I mean, they probably aren't as tough as the cowmen.
I mean, that's true. Totally
How-
fucked up policeman.
How? I mean, we all did. I stabbed him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Kurt! Come on, man. You're getting my best gloves all bloody here. What are you going to town? They're gonna know we're knife men. And he finally...
So there's two of them.
He walks back out. He walks by you again, seemingly successful, right? Because he's like, yeah, that's right, me. Muttering to himself. And he just leaves
Why
the
don't we
room.
pretend we're a ghost?
What?
I said, why don't you pretend we're a ghost or something?
Just start.
Yeah, just like, woo, how dare you?
No, because then you'll know we're here.
I
Hey,
mean,
No,
trying
quiet.
to think if Booger is smart enough to have this idea.
what?
Fuck it. All right. So Booger's eyes light up, and his little tentacle comes out,
Oh,
and he's
No.
like, "Look, they had to get down here somehow, right?
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
You guys
I
go
mean,
back
they're
up.
in there.
You guys go back up. I'll scare them with this," and the tentacle waves.
Ugh.
And then when they run out the other side, you jump them.
Other side? Do we know there's another
What?
side?
They had to get down here somehow.
I
Don't
mean,
you
yeah,
think they had to
probably-
get down through here?
Yeah, and then block it off with some.
It's blocked from the other
Boulders.
side.
No, then how are they going to get back out?
I don't know.
I don't think they want to. Probably this way.
I don't know.
So what they gonna live down here?
Maybe, I don't know. Let's
Maybe we can wait for them to come out?
We've got 3 days.
I just want to get this over with.
Well, the,
It was supposed to be an easy thing. You go and you dig for a ring.
well, then let's go back up and start digging, like, above this room. Right here.
Booger's like, let me see, and I go and look into the hole.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your climb.
No.
What?
No.
Critical fail, critical fail. I need it. It's nice.
I don't have a very good climb, so
Huh?
Are either of us trying to stop him?
Uh,
Or I don't want to touch him.
yeah, that's true. It's got that gross tentacle.
Just like
I-
be careful, okay?
Yeah, as you sort of like slither up in there.
Ugh. Just slides through.
You're skinny, and you're fairly agile in the sense of like running and gunning, but right now not as such. And you just like you're trying to push your way through, and the tentacles like slithered its way down, and it's like acting as a sort of lever to like apply some pressure and
Right.
slide one of the stones away. High or low?
low.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As
No.
just between you getting wedged there and the two of you moving back and forth so many times, the entire stone it doesn't go sliding away, right? That'd be ridiculous. But it definitely shifts forward like a solid foot. It just goes poof, right? Is a very loud, obvious chunk. And then you hear like a what was that? That like like a stage whisper echoes through the
I think
basement.
Booger like wide eyes looks back at you guys like, oh god.
And we just shove him in there.
You shove him?
You shove him in.
No.
Does it make the hole bigger?
You moved the one stone. It kind of ate up the clearance that was there before. You can get to the second one pretty easy now, but you're not through.
Okay, so it kind of just fell onto the
Yeah,
second
right. Like
stone.
it did something like that, I guess, is the easiest way to explain it. Like
Okay,
open
Do
up
I
the pathway
see
a
an
little
easy
more.
path to go through?
No, you'd still have to push this next one.
it's
Another
still
one.
just a hole.
Yeah, it's like you took the first one out of the equation now, but you would still have to move the second one.
Okay.
And then let me see.
Yeah, what do they do?
Yeah, I think for a little while you don't hear anything, and there's a guy that I guess you wouldn't know it's a guy, but there's an individual wearing like a full like chain shirt, like a full chain mail, right? That is like completely distinct. Like there's no way of like hiding it, right? That just sort of like, you know, steel boots like comes clacking into the room.
And just in view of the...
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if you can see through it necessarily, but you can definitely hear him.
Okay.
Because, like, that stone is bigger and more in the way. The idea I had before was the first time where you would, like... You were going, like, up and around that stone and then kind of hiding in this corner, looking out through, and you had, like, clearance through here. And now with this first stone gone, it's kind of just, like, mostly in the way. I imagine there's probably, like, a crack, you know, on this side, like at the very top or the bottom, but, you know, only, you know, like an inch or so.
Could I roll oh no, I guess it'd be perception. I wanted to see if the stone looked like it was, like, leaned up our way, so, like, I could easily push it in if I happened to want to.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till he comes up to it and try to push it on him?
Yeah. Do I have...
I'm down for
That can't be intuition? Would that be perception?
Probably perception. Like, intuition, I think, is a little more of a social skill than it is a...
Okay. Can I roll perception for that?
Yeah.
Any modifier, just straight?
Yeah, just roll it straight.
Be good.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think you're looking at it like, I think if we all slammed into it, we'd definitely have a chance, but it doesn't look like it's one, you know, lynch pin away from dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can see a rock. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's stone, clearly.
Right. So the thing to remember is the way I described these before is neither one of these came in from this side, right? Neither of these stones would have fit down through that hallway and through that passageway. Both of them were pushed from this way.
Which means, like, if we push on it, it could fall that way.
Yeah, like, it's definitely going to go that way. It'd be much harder to drag it further in this way. But that being said, you know, like, they're both very large, and they're both very much, like, to keep people from slipping in. Like, it's going to be loud, it's going to be noisy, it's going to be difficult.
Alright, I'm going to turn to Finn and Booger and kind of explain, like, there's people in that room, they put these stones, like, I don't think we should move this. I think we should wait for them to come closer.
Do you explain the pushing it on them thing?
I mean, yeah.
Booger's all for that. He's ready.
It like, these stones didn't come from outside. They're too nice looking. Like, it had to come from inside. We might be able to, like, push it on top of them. I don't want to go in there.
You hear someone. Yeah, you hear someone moving on top of the rubble, like back up above you.
Oh my god! I pull out my crap stick. All right, let's fucking put a pin in this one. Let's go upstairs.
He's like, "Hey there, boyo. What happened with my stones down there?"
Your stones?
Jesus shit, how many of you got down there?
What?
A lot.
You ain't too bright then.
Why?
Excuse me, are you talking to me?
Right, we just like have an establishing shot of this guy kind of like poking his head over the top of the trap door. He's like, you trapped. Yeah, definitely talking to you. You trapped. What are you fucking talking about? Is that
just like who pokes their head in a hole, sees three strangers, and just starts talking fucking nonsense?
I like it.
It's like, well, you know, you could have been anybody, and boy, if Randy May sent you, she ain't doing so hot no more.
Excuse me, who are you? Who are you?
Oh, I'm Kurt. Welcome to my hideout. Yeah.
Your hideout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is your little fort.
This is my little
How far
home.
away is this guy?
He'd be about 10, 15 feet up above you, kind of just looking in over the top of the trapdoor and opposite the stairway, so you'd have to like go up to get clearance to get him.
I think Booger just looks. You guys are the talky ones.
So you own this building?
No.
Yeah?
No, we're squatting. Come on.
Oh, well that's cool, because we have official documents stating that we belong here.
We're your official documents.
Good. That means when I kill you, I own it now, right?
Oh, okay, we're doing this. Crediting my crab.
Yeah, he pulls his head away from the.
Let's go.
You just start waving it at him.
He's like, Kai, it's your move. And then the whole stone that's over here, it just starts like pulling away from the wall.
All right.
Wait, which one?
The big one.
I try to pull it back.
No.
No, don't pull it back. Just like push it on them.
Yeah, all right. You want to do that, all of us?
Yeah, like let's just shove it on them.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that.
What do we gotta roll?
You guys can do strength. All three of you roll. We'll take anyone that gets success levels. We'll add together. And anyone that holy shit. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Freaking
What a
So
monster.
you guys-
oh, man.
I ran at it. You guys didn't even hit it yet.
Put the you put
I'm like-
put the tentacle into that one.
I'm like more focused on the guy up the stairs. I like really want to smack him.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what-
Riley's not even helping. He's just mad the guy yelled at us.
right. So we've got this is oh, that's the blood.
That's just
That's the blood. Okay, so this
Right
is
on his forehead.
yeah, this is Kai. And this is Wigand. Kai and Wigand are down here, and then Godfrey and Kurt went upstairs and around. Godfrey was,
so there wasn't a round.
yeah. I mean, not that you guys know this yet, but this is a secret passageway. That they. That
I
they,
can't
some
see
of
it at
them-
all.
Oh. No,
It's
it's on the map. The players should be on that map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a secret passageway. Damn it! There's a secret passageway right here that they used to get out. So two of them went around, and two of them are there. So what we see is Kai, who's the guy wearing the big like chainmail shirt, and he's got like a huge sword kind of strapped to his side. You know, Kurt yelled at him to move it, so he grabs, and we see his like muscles flex, and we see his like finger muscles flex, and he starts
Ugh.
moving the stone, and Wigand is like, yeah, I'm helping. And he's like got his hand on it a little bit, and he's just there for moral support. And then Fiazza slams into it, and Kai like turns and looks at Wigand for a moment. He's like, the fuck was that? And then Booger, you just like slam the thing on him?
Yeah, I think like I'm pushing, and then like I bend down, and my tentacle like pushes against the floor, and it just like pushes me up.
Ah! Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I just let out this like horrible noise.
You do?
Yeah, it's probably the beast within I got earlier, like acting out.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, and this, like, he is not dead instantaneously or anything, but he is, like, completely smushed under this stone. He's like, "Rrrr!" He can't even, like, finish, like, a full sentence. As Wigand's, like, just completely shocked and surprised. The stones are moved, like, out of the way now. There's a clear pathway to like, get in there. As you can hear the other guy, Godfrey, like coming around, like loudly and quickly moving around the like trapdoor, basically, and getting ready to come down the stairs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, sorry.
I'm going because adrenaline's pumping. That went really well. My sword's out. I'm in their face as soon as I can be.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, which is just going to be a D10 plus agility modifier.
Oh god.
So just
what
the
is
first
it
one.
doing?
So Mike's got a 3. Fiazza's got a 2. And then...
3.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
How much is
I just
3?
rolled agility.
3?
I didn't look at yours, sorry. Hold on.
It's a 32.
Yeah, so you're rolling a d10 plus 3.
Oh. Okay.
Yay, did it.
Nice. And I've got 30s for mine as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, so in this case, higher is better. We're not playing 2nd edition anymore.
I'm going through so many editions, I don't know what's what.
Yeah, no, it's true. Oh, I don't even think I can spell their gang. Hold on. I wonder if it'll let me cheat.
Ooh. Rowdy boys.
Ooh, it's good.
That's good.
Scats.
Schatzenheimers?
Oh, Schatzenheimer.
Schatzenheimer gang? Yeah.
I like to imagine they scat.
Scabadadoo. Schatzenheimer. Alright, so we got Finn with a 6. Fiazza with a 7. Mike, did you roll?
Yeah, I got not a.
You got
13.
a 7?
7 as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for all that initiative, which, you know, certainly good in removing like their muscle out of the fight, the rest of them kick into action pretty quick. So
How many are there?
3 total, but it seems like Kurt is not engaging in the fight, or at least not yet, because you hear Godfrey running down the steps, and Wigand is like moving into the little hallway with you guys.
You can't kill me if you're not part of the fight.
It's like, it's not really my game. You know, I got muscle for that. Although, he's not sounding so good.
Yeah, no he's not.
No, he's not. Let's go ahead and roll. He's not quite that good. Alright, so they're both running in. One's going to be on Finn. One is going to be on... well, I don't think Fiazza's in the front, is she?
What happened after I hit the rock? And then Mike came out and knocked it down.
Mike hit it harder.
Alright, so I'm like right here then, right?
I feel like you're more towards the middle.
Like right here.
Look at that. I also got a critical success. Let's see what that does in combat.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Hey, man, these things happen, you know?
Wait, who are you hitting?
I mean, technically I said Finn first, so that would be
Yes.
that would be Wigand running around the corner.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're on the same side. God damn it.
He's like, are we? Let's see. 150.
You tried to put a harness on me.
156.
Who
You
would?
like it!
I did like it.
Yeah, he did. He did like it. Determined surprise. No. Blah blah blah. Roll for initiative. Action, attacking. Alright, I rolled a hit. Okay, we've been doing this very wrong.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so
No.
Finn, go ahead and roll also your melee. So I'm dealing with... I've got 3 successes right now.
Okay. What the heck? Melee.
We were doing the simple version, which is I just made it up.
Oh.
It was working in our favor.
Oh, melee basic?
Yeah, on the right side, sorry.
Alright, no mod.
Mm-mm. Okay. Alright, so right now, Godfrey has advantage, and he's going to do extra 3 damage on top of his hand weapon. Mike, what's your hand weapon do? Is it 4?
Oh, God.
I think.
What's it do?
I think we wrote that down somewhere.
Did we?
Thought so.
I know I have a sword.
Yeah, maybe we didn't and we just talked about it, because I'm not seeing it anywhere, but I'm pretty sure hand weapon's 4.
That sounds about right. Well, I'm gonna write it down whenever you tell me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 4. We're gonna go with a 4 for tonight, and if we have to change it later, we'll change it. 4. No, not that one. Sorry, I'm going between two notes. I apologize. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're looking at 9 points of damage to Finn, and he rolled 2. So to your left arm, Finn, 9 points of damage. So it counts against your wounds, just straight. But the thing that we want to know is, did you get any armor? Did we ever talk about armor for you?
I don't think we talked about anything like that. No.
Okay.
He's got a sweet cowman fur.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. He also gets to take his toughness away from it too. So your toughness is 3, so that 9 to your arm goes to 6, and we'll say the cloak is giving you an extra 1, so 6 goes to 5. So of your 11 wounds total, you have 6 of them left. As he strikes a pretty vicious blow with you on it with his sword.
Okay, so I have 6 wounds left. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he dealt 9, but you reduced it by 4.
Read this.
Just because you have like armor and stuff on, or armor. Okay.
Alright.
And then the other one's gonna roll. So yeah, I mean, I guess if we're looking at that, I'm gonna go by what we have on the board and not what necessarily makes the most sense. So Fiazza, you're getting attacked too, so go ahead and roll a weapon skill. And I'm just using Nyx, just because it's got the built-in...
It would just be basic, because I have a knife?
Yep, melee basic.
Okay. No modifier?
Nope.
Submit.
Nice. Oh, wait.
Ah.
Wait, no, that's good. We crit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got it. You beat him. So he does not get advantage. He doesn't hit.
So wait, you both roll and then...
Yeah, so we compare success levels. So in this instance, since I did not win, my action's finished, my attack action, and Fiazza actually has advantage. So Fiazza has advantage, and so does Godfrey. And that's it for like the opponent's turn. And we will pass it along to Booger. It's kind of mimicking like traditional Warhammer, where like every time a combat happens, both sides attack.
Sure.
That makes sense.
If Amanda could do damage back too, it would make combat go very fast. In this instance, it doesn't seem to, so it's kind of just... I wonder if they
just not taking damage.
Yeah, I wonder if they just like took away dodge and parry. So I'm gonna like look into combat a little more.
So the dude in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
who's he attacking? Is he just in my face?
This guy that's over here?
Yeah.
Technically he's attacking Fiazza right now, because even though logically I think you were kind of in front, the board,
Sure.
the board had her there, so he just kind of ran and attacked whoever. Maybe you were on the ground and he didn't even notice you at first.
Yeah, still standing up for him. Gotcha.
Right.
Alright, we're smacking him.
Yeah, okay. So the same thing will happen. You'll roll melee. You don't have advantage yet, so it's just straight. He's going to roll to resist.
Oh boy.
They're working with a 30, so every time I roll next, I'm just taking away 14. Well...
I still hit?
Yeah, I actually think you do. I think even though we both failed, I think that you have more success levels, even though it's negative. So I think you get to do damage. You don't get a bonus damage, but you'll still do your 4 plus strength.
Right.
And you gain advantage. Until
Which
you miss
is...
again.
My strength is 2, because I have a 28.
Yeah, so you do 6 damage. You rolled an 84, so that goes to 48, which is his body. So body's like usually the best armored thing of you. Head's usually the weakest.
Sure.
So he's going to reduce it by a little bit. You did what, 6 you said? 4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to take 2 from this, because they all have leather jacks on, just like a vest, and 2 toughness. So
this isn't the chainmail guy?
Mm-mm. No, the chainmail guy's the one that you guys flattened. That was a...
That's good.
Yeah, it made the fight much more manageable. Right now you're only dealing with 2 people. Okay. Yeah, so you moved in, attacked him. We'll pass that along to Fiaza.
Alright, so I'm gonna take my trusty dagger and, just try to stab the guy who's right there in front of me.
Yeah, definitely. So you're ganging up on him. You also have advantage on him, so you're adding a +10.
Okay. This is where I'm swinging, or rolling my...
You're still rolling your melee basic. You're just adding You're just adding a +10 to it.
Okay. So...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No!
So high highs and low lows. I'm not currently playing with any crit fail rules quite yet. We still got to get the system in hand. So I think like you swing like maybe like overhand or something.
Yeah, I go to bring it down.
Yeah, he like ties you up for a moment, tries to like throw it into the stone and get you jammed up in there, but you pull it away at the last second. You lose the advantage, but otherwise nothing bad happens.
Well, shouldn't he be rolling back in the same way that we did?
He did. He's the one above you.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right, because it's Nick. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I could just be rolling it's doing the math for me, telling me how many success levels is instead of me doing
Yep.
Yeah.
difference counting. So yeah, I mean, I could just I'll have to build just like a basic monster stat block to use. But
No, I think
it's
fine.
good that they can't damage me back during this.
yeah. I mean, I do want to look into that a little more, but we learned a lot last combat. We're learning a lot this one. Okay. Finn, there's a dude down there and he's a jerk.
Okay. I do have a question. Does my Warrior Born do anything?
It gave you a +5 to your weapons skill, which we should have put in.
I did not.
Oh, well, you get a +5 to your weapons skill.
Oh. Alright. And then the +1 is the crap stick? Does that add another one?
What's that?
Because the crap stick that I have, you ultimately decided was just a...
It was a hand
wait,
weapon.
no, it's just a regular one. Never mind.
Yeah.
One-hand weapon. Alright. Well, cool. I want to thwack this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So just melee basic +5.
The +5 we're just gonna add into your character sheet. So that's I'm just gonna add that right there. So you have a 35 instead of a 30. So you don't have to type it every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then so you just go ahead and roll. He has advantage on you technically. I don't think it matters for this combative roll.
God damn it.
But
We're real not good at fighting.
I mean, he has to roll.
That's not good.
yeah. So when you go to like thwack him, right, he just like slams it upward like into the like the stones and everything, and you get it like stuck in like the rickety trapdoor that you broke earlier, and he just like chokes his grip up on his sword and just charges you in the like relative 10 feet.
Cool.
Yeah, no, this fight's not going well. It's like you're not so cocky now then, huh?
Get down here. Get down here.
Hell no, I'll shoot you at a distance. Come on up out of that hole. Alright, so the Schotzenheimers, they are both going to attack. So I've got a Godfrey and a Wigand. So we'll do Godfrey first. Finn, you go ahead and you roll for me, because you have a chance to, block his attack or something.
Just the same thing, I guess?
Yeah, you're doing the melee roll.
Why?
So he's got -4 because he's built some advantage up. Whew, okay. So it's not a very good roll, but it is enough to beat you out. So he's not going to do any extra strength damage, but he does hit you for 4. 66 is 66 still body. So he does 4 damage to you. I think you have a toughness of 3, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he actually does no damage to you. He still builds advantage. Yeah, you have a toughness 3.
He is? Okay.
Yeah. So you actually take no damage from that. He charges you, and it just gets tied up in your Beastman coat. Yeah. So next time he'll roll with a plus 20, but you took no damage this round, which is good for you.
Okay.
And then the other one, Mike, you got up into melee with him too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did I hit you last time, Amanda, or did I miss?
It was like no damage went through.
Yeah.
I did go after him last though.
Yeah. He's gonna attack Booger.
What?
Yeah, you've got the bigger weapon.
You look more menacing.
That's fair.
Alright, two success level.
So I'm rolling my melee basic still?
Yep. Unless you want to, like, throw the...
Oh, I have advantage, don't I?
I think because you hit. Yeah, yep.
But it still wouldn't get that much more.
Yeah, it would bring it to a -1. Okay,
Yep.
so he's gonna do a total of 4. He does 8 to 71, which is body. So let's see what your toughness is, because you do reduce some of this.
And then do I lose advantage, or do we both have advantage?
I think we both have it. You have to miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which is nice because it'll speed the fight up a little bit. So you're gonna take 5. So if you were at 15, now you're at 10 for wounds.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Got it.
And that's gonna pass along to Booger.
Swing on back, baby.
Right? Somebody has to.
With 10. I guess if we both have 10, it cancels out anyways. Because if he's gonna roll with 10.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So like I'm actually rolling with a -9 because Nick's melee basic is higher than these guys.
Can I use points to re-roll that before?
Yeah.
Okay. What point do I use again?
That's gonna be. I don't remember if it's fate or fortune. I think it's fortune.
Fortune, I think, is the re-roll.
Yeah, I think fate's the one you burn. Either way, we know you're spending one of your re-rolls tonight.
Got it. Yeah. Motherfucker.
Even worse.
I think that happened last time too.
Alright. We're in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's less that they're like neither of these guys are like the greatest fighters, but they do have they do have, you know, pretty shiny, albeit bloody weapons.
Sure.
But like they've got you kind of pressed in, right, in a small area. They've got like their boss kind of like taunting you guys and laughing. They're having a pretty good go of it right now. These just, you know, they've murdered multiple people today. You know, if they could get their muscle Kai out from under the stone, they'd really be cooking. Excuse me. Alright. So Fiaza, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just keep trying to swing at the same guy Booger and I are beating on.
Yeah.
Or attempting to.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right.
He did not attack you last time.
Nope. I don't have advantage or modifiers or anything on this now, right?
Yeah, because you missed the last one, right?
I missed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, that's gotta be good for us,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
He just falls on my knife
Yeah,
with his face.
Your combat skills are back. All right, so let's see. What did we decide your little knife did? And it was like 2 plus strength bonus, maybe. Strength bonus is 3, which is pretty good.
I don't think we really put anything into it.
Yeah, we'll call it 3 right now. I think it's 2, but I don't wanna lose the combat chart, because I've got it up while we're doing the combat. So call it 3 plus 3 from your strength, and then 1 more from the success level. So 7 points of damage. And you rolled an 11, which is going to be left arm, so that's only going to be his innate toughness, which is 3. Would we say we did damage 8? Or 7?
7.
7.
It was 3 plus 3 plus 1.
Yeah, so he's going to take... He ends up taking 4. So he goes from 8 to 4 wounds left. So, pretty goodly hit.
Do we get any bonuses for attacking, like, the same target together because we outnumber it?
Yeah, I think we did that last time, actually. I think I gave you a plus 10 for having him outranked. Oh, excuse me.
Yay.
Alright, and Fiazza is back to having advantage. Finn.
Woo.
Finn's a little more dicey over there.
Alright, here we go. Another whack. Alright, I'm just gonna use a point. Can I use one of my
Yeah, you can use
fortunes?
a reroll.
I'm just gonna reroll.
It's gonna start with a reroll real quick.
Start with a reroll. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
I think this macro's broken.
Yeah, as he right, so you like pull, rip it down, right? Dust everywhere. You just kind of like swing out blindly, and he's like pressed up against the side, and he's like shimmied his way over, and he's like got the sword up, and he's ready to get you. Do you say anything as he swings?
Not really. I'm more angry at Mr. Kurt up there.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, 6. Okay. All right. So he's attacking with 2 advantage. So he's got plus 20, or for this case, plus 6 because he was working with disadvantage before. All right. So go ahead and roll your melee.
Again?
Yeah.
So much melee roll.
Oh, I know.
Hey, look. Wow, another fail.
I don't understand these success levels sometimes too. Like, it's a nice, happy little green box. Seems like it'd be great.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
But also, it's too. I mean, I see a 55, and I see that it's two fails away from a 35, right? 45 and 55, but I don't get the green at all. Yeah. So he just sort of like presses the sword into you and slams you into the side of the wall. He's like, I'm gonna put that little poker up on display. It'll be on my mantle. And then Kurt from above, he's like, no, you're not. That shit's mine. So 74 goes to body. He does 8 wounds to your body, which is your best defended.
We can resist this too, Riley, if you want.
Yeah,
you can burn points.
That is true. So you have... You had what? 6 before? 6 wounds left?
6 left arm.
Yeah. So you're gonna take... Yeah, you're gonna take 4 more.
So, if I use a resilience, does that, like, make it go down?
You can burn a point to say, when he tries to like press me into the wall, I turn at the last second and his sword just like clatters harmlessly off the wall. It burns the point for good, so I think you have 3 and 3 right now, right?
No, I have 2 resilience, 2 resolve.
Oh, okay. So it would burn it down to 1, so you would always start with 1 less. But it would negate that damage and it would keep you in the fight right now. The danger is, next round, does he just do it again? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So not burning it won't help me.
I don't think there's a spend that. Yeah, let me look really quick. Hold on. I think you have to burn it because that's what we did with Mike. I don't think there's an alternative.
Well, I thought one was the burn and one was the spend.
Yeah, but it spends to reroll. I don't think there's a spend that gets you away from taking damage. I mean, the other thing is you're not going down this round. You'd have 1 wound left.
Hmm.
Fate and Resilience is on 171. Yeah, because that's what we did with Mike. We had him burn one, and so I don't think, if there was, we're going to give Mike his back.
Alright.
Spending Resilience, you deny a mutation. Rather than roll the result of a test, you choose the number instead. And then, hold on. Why are you not loading? Okay, that's the wrong way. Oh my god. I've never seen a book load so slow in my life. When you spend Fortune, you reroll a failed test, add a success level after it's been rolled, or choose when you go in a round as opposed to waiting on the initiative. When you spend the fate, which is to burn it, you permanently spend one to die another day, or how did that miss? So that's what Mike did before, is he completely avoid the incoming damage by an extraordinarily fluke because you are a player character.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll just take the damage for now and see what happens.
Don't die.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, next round I might have to burn it.
Yeah, so you have 1 wound left.
Alright.
Alright. And then I think they still have to attack you guys, right? And I've done what? Damage to you, Mike, and none to you, Fiazza?
Yeah, you hit me.
Okay, he's going to continue then because he's got the advantage.
And I lost my advantage because I missed?
If you missed, yeah.
Gotcha. Great.
And I have advantage now.
What's that?
And I have advantage now because I
Yeah,
did.
you got it back.
Okay.
Yeah, and he has 1 advantage, so he's rolling at a -4. Okay, but on the plus side, you block, dodge, or otherwise, nullify his attack. He no longer has advantage and does no damage.
Yay.
All right, cool. Booger, you are up.
Coming back at him. We're just in the trenches here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And did we decide if we're getting the 10 from...
Yeah.
Alright, so that's plus 3. Yes.
Ooh.
That was your 2 success levels?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you also have a hand weapon, so that's 4. 2 success levels is 6, and then your strength is also 2. So 8. You roll 72, which is going to be body, so that is their best defended, but you're still doing 8, which means 5. So it's enough. Or no, it'd be 4, but yeah, it's enough. So that drops him. That puts him down to 0. So he just sort of like... Yeah, I would have to look at exactly, because I imagine there's some sort of like on death's door thing. I think with the Warhammer universes specifically, sometimes you can fight at negatives and you just like take penalties, but like these are not hero characters, you know what I mean? You like, blah, and he just sort of like hits the ground and sort of bleeds out a little.
Right.
And yeah, so now it's the 3 of you in the hallway, the 1 pummeled by stone, and then the guy upstairs.
Hey guys, little help.
Yeah. So it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I see Finn getting kind of beat to death over there.
It's true.
So since
More like stabbed.
more like stabbed, the person we were attacking isn't a threat anymore. So like I run over to just kind of shank the other guy.
The guy who's on the ground?
No, the guy attacking Finn.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I shanked the dead guy.
Well, there's the guy covered in stone,
dead.
too.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
He's not going anywhere.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Boom. No!
Hey, boy.
I accidentally shank Finn.
God damn it.
This guy just, Godfrey actually seems to be, a fairly skilled combatant as he manages to keep the two of you away from him. He's like, doing the whole, Wesley versus, Inigo Montoya, right, on the stairs with his sword out, and he's, right, kind of blocking everything as the attacks are coming in.
Alright.
Alright, Finn, what's your plan?
Run away.
Run where?
Back over where the dead people are.
I mean, there's only one dude left, right?
And then the one upstairs.
One dude and one upstairs.
And then the guy under the rock.
Right.
But he's not doing anything. Safety's where the dead people are.
Ironically.
Why do you want me to run so bad? I want to beat this guy.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
I want to beat this guy.
Hit him.
Don't.
I'm gonna try and hit him.
Hit him.
If I don't get it, this game is rigged. I have done nothing but fail.
Best way to be safe is to kill everybody else.
No!
Oh,
This game is rigged! Fortune!
No!
Oh, this is so good.
Another point.
Alright, hold on.
Another goddamn point.
Hold on. Oh, damn you. Get another
Alright,
fumbling
what happens before he does the point?
No, that's fine. If he's spending a point, he's spending a point. I think it's your last one, though, right? Because you only have 2.
I get 3.
Oh, you get 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put extra.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright, let me go ahead and roll my rebuttal.
It's gonna be slightly more successful.
Yeah,
God damn.
one can hope.
Yes.
Woo!
Okay. Alright, cool. So you ran up and stabbed?
Well, smacked, but yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you get 1 success level. I think we said yours was a hand weapon, but not quite as effective, so I think it's doing 3. And then what's your strength? So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 damage to 48. I think that's one of the legs. I don't remember. 6 damage, 48. So 2 is gonna get through. But damage on him. All right, the Schatzenheimers. All right, we're looking for a 20 and under. Okay, so not quite. You hear Kai like trying to throw the stone off him. He's struggling over there in the corner. No such luck yet, but he's going for it. And then I gotta pull up a different stats block. Hold on. Okay. The boss of the Schatzenheimer or whatever, he's out on the ground floor, or right out on the ground there, kind of peeking in through the trapdoor, and he's got his crossbow aimed. And you see him, one eye closed, tongue sticking out. He just does a slow exhale and just squeezes that bow trigger onto
Fucking coward!
yeah,
Oh!
and just puts a crossbow bolt right into you, Finn.
we can't deflect, or we don't get a roll against ranged.
I don't think so. I'm looking to pull up the
I mean, that
combat.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Can you drag the guy in front of him?
Oops. I'm gonna double check right now. There might be, because in the old rules there were a dodge thing, but you usually had to it usually meant you weren't doing something else or whatever. So I'm just gonna look up the combat rules for that real quick. Maybe if the book isn't a piece of shit.
Alright, well, I'm suddenly freaking out
Range
because my
combat,
cousin is essentially dead.
Yeah, he definitely just took an arrow to the something. So let's see.
The something.
Yeah, to the something. Okay.
He can try to resist. Or roll his thing, right?
Just ignore it. It's like, I didn't get shot. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a
He
flesh
could,
wound.
even when you've spent your points, you can burn them still. They are mutually exclusive. Yeah, so you do not have a large enough shield, because you do not have any shield. And you also, he is not at point blank range, so you cannot dodge. So yeah, he just fires into you. But
well,
no.
then I literally have to spend a point to not die, or burn a point.
Well, yeah, I mean, so you are a player character. You don't necessarily just, now that you're a 0, die. What would happen is we would have to roll on the critical effects chart. It could be something as simple as just like next session or next combat, you have like a -10 to like some physical attributes. But Warhammer is famous for its like crit fail charts where like he shoots you and then we do the math and suddenly he blew your ankle up and you'll never walk the same again.
Oh, okay.
And that's why we're playing this game, because it's ridiculous sometimes. I'm just looking up the actual damage on the bow right now. Yeah, I mean, I can. This is probably going to pretty much finish the combat for the night. I think you guys are going to dogpile the one that's down there, and the guild leader here, Kurt, isn't. He's not sticking around.
We can't chase him?
Well, you can definitely chase him, but he's going to shoot and then run away.
Can we jump on top of the stone of the other guy?
And kill him?
By jumping on the stone?
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean,
gonna take a
he's
jagged
moving he's moving the stone. We don't want him to get up.
I mean, that's
Take
fair.
like a blunt rock and then chop off his head.
Just take your
Jesus.
whacker over there. Just whack him.
Riley's mad. He hates dying. Why? I don't need sample weapon ranges. I just need the damn damage. Oh my god, this book. It's killing me. Wait, there we go. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. He did 7 points of damage to you.
That's so many.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely not shit. Hold on, let's go. So are you planning on, Riley, either resisting the damage, or do you want to see what the critical chart has in store for you?
I have no idea what's on the chart. Will it take me out of the fight?
You're at 1, and I'm gonna end up shooting you in probably the leg. So from 7 to 3, so 4 points. It's very unlikely that you will actually be like out of the fight, but it will probably give you a complication at least to start the next game.
All right, we'll do the chart.
You want to chart? You chart it
Attaboy.
up? Okay. So you're going to -4 on one of the legs. We'll figure out exactly. It's going to be 63.
Make it my left leg because I have a shitty left leg in real life.
Okay. Sure.
There you go.
It'll be the left leg. And let me find the chart here real quick. I know it's in here somewhere. Critical hit locations? No. Kratos creature. God damn, trying to navigate this book is just absolutely killing me.
So he did technically shoot my knee with an arrow.
He did. He did.
And now you gotta burst kneecap.
Let me guess, somebody stole your sweet rolls.
It always comes back to Skyrim.
Riley, you were once an adventurer like us.
I was.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to go... It's not a head. Sorry, I know this is thrilling. It's not an arm. Just slowly looking up
The
charts.
suspense is killing me.
Mm-hmm. Please load, you fucking shit. Lag critical wounds. Okay. Go ahead and roll a D percentile. That's weird. It's not actually... It used to correspond specifically to how many wounds you took.
Oops, that's not a roll.
78. Well, that's not great.
No.
Higher the worse?
Yeah. So you got a carved shin, which is just a really awful word. The weapon drives clean through your leg by the knee, slicing into bone and through tendons. Gain a stunned and prone condition. Further, suffer a torn muscle major and broken bone minor injury. Alright.
Riley can't walk no more.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. We will we'll dig into that a little more through the next game. Because you definitely pass out from the pain right now.
Oh, my leg!
Guess what, Riley? That means we get to make you a sweet cane.
And
you got all that Minotaur horn.
Right.
I'm gonna essentially become a pimp.
Kurt pops up and just starts hoofing it. And then we'll go to Booger.
Cool. So I think Booger senses that like we could be in real trouble here. So he's gonna shout up to Kurt. How exactly would he say it? Something. He's like, "Listen, buddy. We can all die down here because I'm about to go kill your friend under the rock. Or you can back the fuck off." And then he like takes the sword out and starts marching over to the dude who's trapped.
Yeah. Yeah, like you hear from like a fading voice, he's like, "I don't give a fuck about any of them. Place is trapped. Good luck." He's gone. What do you do?
What's the other guy doing?
The one that's in the alleyways, like looking back and forth, he's looking pretty pissed. And Kai is under the stone. He's like trying to push it up.
Can I kill him? Like, what do I have to do to kill the dude who's trapped?
Yeah, I mean, he's got like the prone condition. He's not unconscious, so I think you have to like succeed an attack with success levels. I'll give you +10. But I think if you do that, like he really doesn't have. I think he's gonna like not have resistance. You know what I mean? No toughness.
Cool.
You just walk up and hit him.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just like. Bleh.
Yeah, I go kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a lot to that. Like he's got some pretty nice chainmail, but you're like, right? He just has no means to get away. It's like a 300-pound stone's been holding him down, and it's only been a couple seconds.
Yeah, I think Booger waits like right till after he tries to make one of the pushes and he fails, and then he just like leaps over the stone while his arms are down and just like right through the neck.
Yeah, just vicious, bloody. The camera mercifully pans away from this fight.
I wish I was awake to see this.
Fiazzo, what are you doing?
I see my cousin's leg is mangled by this guy, so I'm still trying to.
I mean, we can probably make peace with the last guy, or at least be like, "Look, your boss left. Get the fuck out."
Yeah.
Like, why is he want to stay down?
You know what? It's like, hey, that guy just said he didn't care about you guys. I have charm.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Can I roll some charm on this guy? Try to coax him into leaving us alone. Like, we're hurt. You're the only one left. He just mangled Riley.
No, the other dude did. The arrow dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
you can,
Kurt is the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely give it a try.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
No modifiers, right?
Oh, he's gotta have. Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's like, look, man, Kurt does this all the time. It's the reason he ran. This is my guild now, and he, swings in at you.
All right.
You hear for Guild of One. from behind.
You
Like,
come
the
up,
rest of these
knife in
guys
your
are
teeth.
Apparently, they're not bright.
You pull the axe out, it's just got the blood dripping on it still.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, because I rolled charm, I can't like attack him or anything, right?
Yeah, because that was like a skill to influence the combat. If it was just like, do I see fire? Do I see what weapon he's got? But that was an action.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Finn, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I don't think you get any better, but I don't think you get any worse.
Oh, that's good.
Hopefully you look non-threatening enough to leave alone.
Yeah. Amanda, he swings and attacks Viaza.
Alright. I still had my advantage, right? Do I have that still? Do I use that here?
Yeah, go ahead and add yourself a plus 10.
Ah! No!
Nothing wrong with that, yeah.
Ooh,
As he just like soundly just knocks your weapon right out of your hand, and he's just like, "Blah!" And it just sticks it to the halfling.
Are we rolling advantage the wrong way?
What do you mean?
Shouldn't it be a -10?
It adds to your target number.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay.
As long as you're writing plus 10 in it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
I've just been putting 10.
Yeah, that it will, because the prompt is for bonus, so you probably don't have to. You probably don't have to write plus. You just have to subtract, like I've been doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say with that 100, he has in fact knocked your weapon out of your hand.
Cool.
63 is gonna be body, so it's all of your toughness, and I think everyone's at least got like a leather jack for a one extra body armor. So what's your toughness, 3 or 4?
3.
Okay, so you're reducing this by 4. How many wounds do you have left?
I've never been hurt ever. 13.
Oh, okay. So this is very new for you, because he does
I've never
8 damage to you,
pain
reduced
before.
by 4. Yeah, as he just... Right. It's not a wound that kills you, but it's a very grotesque wound, right? It's
I'm
very
at
sharp.
5.
Yeah, he just, like, cuts your side open. And he's just, like, grinning with most of his teeth missing, kind of, like, got you pressed up against the wall.
Yeah.
But then he sees what, Mike, you've got the other guy murdered, and you're, like, covered in blood right now.
Yeah.
Finn's down, and he's looking around. He's like, yeah, Gilda won. I don't know about that. And he just starts taking off. Booger, what do you want to do?
Get him.
Can I get to him and attack once before he's gone, or is it pointless? Because I'm not chasing him out of the room.
I think you're fast enough that you could catch up to him this round, but you would be out of the room, right? Because he like cleared the stairs and everything.
What do you want me to do, Fiaza? Booger will follow your lead.
If he's running away, that's fine. We
Cool.
can stay down here and be safe. My side is like my kidneys are hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, he left. I think the threat is gone.
My tentacle is like taking the chainmail guy's blood and painting like weird, like Uldrish symbols on the rock.
Oh, jeez, that's good.
Probably.
That's
Like
good.
I have no fucking clue what they mean. It's just like happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, that's neat. That's
Look
That's
at that
a
pretty
horse.
picture.
And it's just like the symbol for like summoning the Dark Lord." Yeah, I think we're good. I start recovering, looting, figuring out what the fuck we do now.
Yeah, no, I actually like that. So like we get like this, kind of tight establishing camera shot. We hear just like the last scuffles of Godfrey like stripping, like kicking away stone and everything, and like hoofing it away from the wreckage of this building. Like maybe calling out after Kurt, like, "You son of a bitch, we would have had him if you had stayed and kept fighting."
Yep.
And then like we just kind of like quick turn, sharp, tight in on Finn, who's like clearly not doing well. In no danger of dying, but you are in a dirty, burned out, blood-infested camp, and he's got a vicious wound to his leg.
Am I still unconscious?
Yeah, you're gonna wake up probably soon, but you won't be happy about it.
Alright.
Cool. Does anyone want to say anything, or do we want to, like, hard cut right there?
Well, the worst if it's over.
Yeah, I think
I'm
really
sure.
what happens next is just us trying to patch up Riley's leg and our wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this
Sorry.
one's going to be a little bit different. He will not be able to heal this on his own because none of you have medicine, so you better hope they have some equipment or something in here.
I thought it says it
So-
can heal on its own. This is a
Not
minor.
a critical wound.
So, Booger and I's best bet is to start looting these bodies.
Yeah, digging around.
They
probably
were
have
making
something here.
camp, so
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you everyone for playing. We made it happen despite being a man down, and you bravely entered the dungeon. This is cool because I was actually hoping we would get here last session, so I've been like waiting for this to finally happen. I've been sitting on all these goofy names for about a month.
I am now going to search throughout the entire land for Kurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kurt Holger. That's his full name. You'll
Kurt-
find.
write that down.
Yeah,
Is it Holger?
Holger. 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 Kurt Holger.
Holger.
Yeah,
All right.
there's paperwork and stuff in here. You'll be able to get to know a little bit more about him.
Kurt's got his name sewn into all the clothes he left behind.
Yeah, right. Cool. Well, so thank you guys for playing. Thank you to the audience for hanging out. Had a good number of people kind of pop in and everything, which is always nice.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get out of here. So we'll be back in a week. It'll be the D&D session in a week, but in 2 weeks
Yep.
we'll be back dealing with Finn's broken leg and Fiazza taking over the Scheist and Pfeiffer gang or whatever they're called.
I'm
We're the
100%
gang now.
pimp.
What?
Oh, I'm 100% gonna become a pimp.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
that like swagger, that limp swagger.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get a cane and everything. I got my giant fur coat.
You got your fur coat. You got your Minotaur teeth. It's
Holger. I barely. God damn it. All right, everybody have a good night. Bye.
bye.
Bye everyone.